What if I told you that almost everything you're stressed about right now is outside your control? Your boss, the economy, what people think of you, politics, even the weather. Yet, every day, millions of people sacrifice their peace trying to control things they never could. 2000 years ago, a slave, a Roman emperor, and a wealthy philosopher all discovered a way to remain calm in a world full of chaos. This philosophy became known as Stoicism. In this video, we're going to explore the four pillars of Stoicism: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These four virtues transformed ordinary men into history's most resilient individuals. And by the end of this video, you will understand how to apply them in your own life. Stoicism isn't about becoming emotionless, it's about refusing to let your emotions control your actions. Imagine being the calm eye of a hurricane. The storm still exists, but it doesn't move you. That was the Stoic ideal, and it was built upon four cardinal virtues. Let's begin with the first. The first pillar of Stoicism is wisdom. Wisdom is the ability to see reality vividly, not as you wish it to be, not as you fear it to be, but for what it actually is. Most suffering comes from false judgments. Seneca once wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Think about that. How much of the stress comes from the actual events, and how much comes from the stories your mind creates? Wisdom teaches us to separate facts from assumptions, to respond rather than react, to seek truth than comfort. And in today's world of endless opinions and outrage, that might be more valuable than ever. The second pillar is courage, not physical bravery, moral courage. The courage to face reality, the courage to speak truth, the courage to endure hardship. One of the greatest Stoics was Epictetus. What's remarkable is he wasn't a king, he wasn't wealthy, he wasn't powerful, he was born a slave. Imagine that. No freedom, no status, no control of much of his life. Yet, he became one of history's most influential philosophers. Why? Because he discovered something his masters never understood. Nobody can imprison your mind unless you allow them to. His body was enslaved, but his character remained free. Today's courage may look different. It might mean starting the business you've been postponing, having difficult conversations, standing alone when everybody disagrees with you. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's moving forward despite it. The Stoics believed every challenge was an opportunity to strengthen character. Adversity tests men, but only the strong build character. The third pillar is justice. The Stoics believed we are part of a greater human community. Marcus Aurelius ruled the Roman Empire, the most powerful man in the known world. Yet, he constantly reminded himself, what is not good for the hive is not good for the bee. Think about that. The Roman emperor saw himself as a servant of society. Today, many people chase success at any cost: more money, more status, more recognition. But the Stoics asked a different question. Not what can I get, but what can I contribute? Justice means being honest when lying would be easier, treating people fairly when nobody's watching, keeping to your word, doing the right thing even when there's no reward. Because character isn't built what you do in public, it is built by what you do in private. The fourth pillar is temperance, self-control, discipline, moderation. This may be one of the most difficult virtues in the modern world because today's economy profits from your lack of self-control. Every app wants your attention, every advertisement wants your desire, every distraction wants your time. The Stoics understood that freedom isn't doing whatever you want. Freedom is mastering yourself. Imagine two men. One can buy anything he desires, yet cannot resist temptation. The other owns very little, but controls his impulses completely. Who is free? The Stoics would argue that the second man, because a person ruled by cravings is still a slave to comfort, a slave to pleasure, a slave to instant gratification. Temperance teaches us to pause, to think, to choose our actions deliberately. And in that pause, we reclaim our freedom. Marcus Aurelius was one of the most powerful men on earth, emperor of Rome, commander of armies, ruler of millions. Yet, every morning he reminded himself of something surprising. He wrote, "Today I will meet interference, ingratitude, arrogance, dishonesty, ill will, and selfishness." Imagine starting your day that way, not expecting life to be easy, not expecting people to be perfect, but preparing yourself mentally for reality. And because you expected difficulty, he wasn't shocked when it arrived. The modern mind often says, "Why is this happening to me?" The Stoic asks, "Why shouldn't it happen to me?" Difficulties are not interruptions to life, they are part of life. And once you understand that, you stop fighting reality. The Stoics didn't promise an easy life, they promised something better, a stronger mind. Because storms will come, people will disappoint you, plans will fail, life will test you. But if you develop wisdom, you will see clearly. If you develop courage, you will stand firmly. If you develop justice, you will earn respect. And if you develop temperance, you will master yourself. The ancient Stoics understood a truth that remains timeless. You cannot control what happens to you, but you can always control who you become because of it. And perhaps this is the greatest freedom of all. If this spoke to you, subscribe for more philosophy and self mastery.